Hi, I'm reading Chapter 7 of this great book. I love my room, and I hate my room. My bunk bed can be turned into a fort. All I have to do is tuck the blankets under the top mattress and let them hang down to the floor. I sleep on the bottom bunk, and my desk is directly across from the window. Everything is where I want it to be. My clock radio is by my bed. My CD player is portable, so I can move to where I want it. Inside my closet, I have a secret panel where my old cigar box holds the most important items on earth. There's a $1 bill that Mom gave me for helping to clean up our dog's poop. A red star that my first grade teacher gave me for telling the best story. My very first Hot Wheels car, a silver Ferrari F50 convertible that I named Shiny. A bunch of baseball cards that will be very valuable someday. And that's pretty much it. Well, those are the things I love about my room. What I hate about my room is that's where homework calls to me day and night like a monster. Finish me, pick up your pencil. I sat down at my desk, took out a piece of lined paper. Let's not forget that I'm allergic to lined paper, but I was determined to concentrate and get some of my essay done. Cheerio ran into my room. He started to spin around in a circle. Now let me ask you this. How can a guy concentrate when his dog spends most of his waking hours chasing his tail? Cheerio, who is a very long dachshund, has been trying to catch his tail since he was a puppy. That's how he got his name. He's beigeish brownish, so he is a Cheerio. He looks like a circle, so does a Cheerio. And sometimes he spills his milk on himself, and then he looks like a bowl of Cheerios. Watching Cheerio spin is like watching clothes twirling around in the dryer. It's boring, and if you try to look away, but somehow you're just sucked in. I was finally able to unhook my eyes from Cheerio and look at my desk. The lined paper stared up at me. My pencil was sharpened and ready, so why couldn't I just pick it up and write something? Anything. The piece of paper seemed like it was spinning around the desktop, like my dog. I pushed my hand straight out to stop it. My thoughts were spinning. Niagara Falls. I wrote that down. At last something was coming. My family is in raincoats and boots and rain hats. We had to rent them. I wrote that down too. All of a sudden I looked down and saw that my desk drawer was a crack open. My hand just shot down and pulled it open even further. Boy, what was it a mess? How did that happen? I felt this powerful need to straighten up everything in my drawer. My broken watch collection was all over the place. My special marbles had rolled all the way to the back. I took some Scotch tape and taped the marbles down. I was on fire. Then I noticed that the ballpoint pens had somehow gotten into the pencil part of the divider. I couldn't have that. Henry Zipster, are you writing your essay? My mother called from outside my door. I slammed the drawer shut and picked up my pencil. You bet, Mom. I looked down at the paper. I squinted my eyes and saw a sentence and a half. That's all I had written. I looked at my clock radio. We had a 7 o'clock meeting in our clubhouse down in the basement. How was I going to make it? I'd never get out of my room. I hated my room. I hated my assignment. I hated my brain. Why couldn't I think or write or spell or add or divide? Forget about multiplying. It's not like I don't try. I do. I go over and over and over my times tables and my vocabulary lists. My sister tests me, and I know everything. But then comes the test, and I can't remember them. It's like my mind is a chalkboard, and the words just slide off in the time it takes to walk from my apartment building to school, which is a block and a half away. It makes me so mad that sometimes I hit my head with my fist, hoping I'll start everything working again. The piece of paper was still there in front of me, still pretty much empty. I picked up my pencil and reread my sentence and a half. Great. I spelled my Niagara wrong. Erasing was a trick. My eraser ripped the paper to shreds. As I moved it over the sheet of notebook paper, a hole started to appear. Small at first, and then it grew. It finally got so big I could see the desktop through it. I wadded up the sheet of paper and tossed it. It hit the rim of my waste paper basket. Mom and Dad gave it to me for my birthday last year, and they put family pictures all around the outside under plastic. Start again, Hank, I told myself. Think, Niagara Falls, or does it? By Hank Zipster. I wondered if the title could be considered a paragraph. Probably not.